Hey there, fish fans. Welcome back to another episode of Just Learning Fish. I'm your host, TJ. Today, I'm going to be upgrading the light in the Aqueon 15-gallon tall. It just has the standard tube lighting, so I am going to put in the Fluval Marine Nano. That light is going to go in this hood. It's a little bit bigger than this area, so I'm going to have to take this whole thing off. So I'm just going to Dremel off the barrier so that the new Nano can fit in the center right there. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll get the camera set up and get started. You guys can see okay and the lighting's okay. Again, I'm no expert and or professional at anything, so just going through things as I can. Jeez. That was barely together anyway. I sure hope this works, or we're going to be going without a top. This is the power. This is just for the switch. I'm going to try and figure out how to feed this back down through. All right. Safety gear, as I'm going to be dremeling. I could not figure out how to get that out, so I'm just going to cut it out to get it out of the way so I can Dremel around it. So that's what we'll be doing next. All right. Got all the wiring out of the way. Got the on-off switch taken out too. It was just slotted in this little spot over here. Not too worried about having that open. Gives a little more ventilation and everything. So next I'm going to go ahead and try and at least get this front part off. Technically, I don't think I need to go all the way around. I think I just need to take off the front and then the stuff that's on the inside. I may leave that there because then that's going to block the spray and splash from the filter. So that's what I'll be doing next, is just starting with this front piece right here. I'm going to end up just cutting it in sections so it's easier to just go across rather than trying to run the whole thing. So All right, I got all I needed to cut out. It's not as clean as could be. I'm going to go back through and clean it up a little bit so I can flatten it out, but I measured and it'll fit in there nicely. So I'm going to go back through and get rid of all this other stuff and clean it up a little bit. I figured you guys didn't want to watch me Dremel the whole thing. So I will clean it up and check back in with you then. All right. Not the cleanest job ever, but it'll serve its purpose. Just took out the front, this back little brace here. I left these because the light will fit in between and might possibly use those to attach the light somehow. I still don't know how I'm going to do that. So let's just unbox the light and stuff that it comes with, and we will figure out what we're going to do from there. It does come with a mount, but we're not going to use that, so we shall see. Bracket that we won't need. Bracket that we won't need. If anybody needs a bracket for a Fluval Marine Nano, let me know. I'll send it to you. Here's what it looks like. I'll take that stuff off later. I don't scratch up the glass or whatever they have in there. This one's pretty cool because you can use your phone to change the settings, and it has pre-programmed stuff and this and that. So I thought it would be pretty cool to have. And again, it's just gonna go right there. Keep it back. Actually, the door goes the other way, so it should be fine. But yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well, don't you? Now I just need to figure out how I am going to attach it. I'll be back once I figure something out, and we will get it going. Okay, so I've decided to glue it with the super glue gel. It is reef safe. It says to do 1 drop per square inch, so marked out my grid so that I know where to put the drops. Hope this works. As you can see, I marked my line so that I can get it centered left to right. I will do my best. And obviously it's not going to be centered top to bottom because we got the door down here. So it'll be a little bit towards the back, but the old light was completely in the back, so hopefully it will be okay. I did end up getting this light off of Facebook Marketplace for even cheaper than I could find it anywhere online or in any of the stores, and it was brand new, sealed in the box. All right, 24 hours to cure. We'll see how it turns out. All right, it's been curing for longer than 24 hours, so should be good to go. And supports the weight of the hood. So let's go ahead and put it on the tank and plug it in and get it set up on the app. As you can see from the previous clip, it is much more cool white, bright, super good coverage all the way around the tank. So that's just the biggest difference so far. Sorry, Gizmo's playing with this toy. But yeah, now let's go ahead and download the app and play around with it a little bit. All right, here's the preview. About 6 a.m. I'll probably have it ramp up a little slower. Noonish. Back up to full. 6 p.m. and 10. So yeah, I'll probably play around with that a little bit. I'll ramp it up a little bit slower than that. But yeah, should be fun. Let's see what we can do with this thing.